Hey, this is Jinzuro here, and welcome to Vampyr. Now I was doing a little bit of fixing up on the game here, so I played a little bit of it because I got myself a 4K TV. I still need to, of course, upgrade the graphics card and the processor so I can get the ability to actually record at 60 frames per second. But you know, it's a good start for me. So I'm going to start here from the beginning, and we're going to get the show on the road. See what all Vampyr has to offer.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
That would not be a pleasant way to wake up. I mean, you gotta admit, like, this is not a good place to be dumping bodies. That's not how you take care of your pestilence problem. It definitely just makes it worse.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
First blood.
with me, brother? What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Hops. I'm gonna call it now. I feel that
Patrols are after me.
she's gonna come back
No, don't shoot!
as a vampire.
This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
I mean, we need to get out of here. I don't like how the camera angle
This
doesn't
can't be happening.
change on certain points, like if you turn the corner here.
No, please, stop! I mean you no harm.
But that's only bad if you're trying to sprint, because you have to hold down the sprint button.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Well, you won't be needing that anymore. You?
Now, I can defend myself.
You bastards.
Kill the thing! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
You didn't. Let's go.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
I don't have time to dodge. Let's go.
No, please, stop!
Oh. Did you just throw like dust in my face? Oh yeah. Stamina. My stamina back.
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Before they had sunscreen.
The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Right now! Let me go!
Oh. Thought I could move out of the way there.
I need to find shelter.
I got shelter right here.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
I would imagine it would be abandoned. Look at this place.
Brother. What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Okay, got anything over here? Hello. 5 shillings. This is Fire and Sun. What's this? Okay, that's a bit weird. Took me here. Oh, this must be what it gave me. Okay, yeah, Fire and Sun. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught in the rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin black in a few minutes, as if it were burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Edrich, Bruin Leader. In stores today. Wow, there's a... You guys are sick as magic.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Okay, so we're staying here. Anything else I can pick up? That's, what happened to you? I can tell something's wrong with her face.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
So, okay, either he saw a vision from picking up the item in that moment, or he was recalling that event from his subconscious, like he could have been in a state of being, you know, partially awake. Oh, valley alcohol, okay. We will need a drink when this is over. Anything else? Nope. Go upstairs. Wish there was a... It seems like you'd have to get really close to some of the items to be able to tell whether or not there's something near for you to pick up or to... Oh, no, no. I was just glowing not too long ago.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Oh, the will of a doctor. Oh, some more shillings. I don't know quite how much worth these shillings are. Yeah, he's dead.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave.
And now, there's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Got ourselves a gun.
No, it never got easy.
At least you know he was a soldier and a doctor. Alright, anything in this corner? No. But over here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, something here. Bloody diary. 15th of October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I should go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. Wait, that mean it was his wife downstairs? 19th of October, same day. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from the looters. Okay. So obviously she's infected. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She dumped on me from the stairs and I tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. Ooh. 23rd of October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th of October. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. Oh, wait. What are you doing? Go back. I'm not done with that. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Okay, so that's what happened with this guy. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta go back for a second. I gotta check something out. Okay, yeah, the chair's right here. Okay, so she just fell out of the chair. But why was the... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this guy is the person who took the watch. You can look at his face. No, this is somebody else. So I guess we're using this bed.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Broham, what you doing? Hey, we were just reborn. Let's talk about this.
Rational thinking only.
Okay, we're taking it here. When you wake up, don't blame me. I know that hurt.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
As it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Okay, evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Okay, so I'm guessing next for me, everything else is locked. So first things first, you drain your own blood to heal normal aggravated damage instantly. Okay, let's check out the details. Okay, those are both the same. It looks like it branches off into 2 points here. So yeah, you trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. Okay, and these are the same, just what's this one then? You trade the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. Wait, so okay, so that means it says passive. So I guess when I get damaged, it'll just gradually heal me. Since level 12 to move on, but just looking at this, I guess this one would be more that I need to activate then. Because, I mean, that would be like if I get injured and just instantly heal like that. So maybe this would be the better option. I'm thinking maybe it takes. Wait, no, the cost seems more for this one. I mean, the healing is definitely higher. So I'll probably go with this. I'm gonna go this path when I get there anyway. Next step would be that. Oh, okay, so I get an attack. Claws. As natural predators, vampires have received some gifts from Mother Nature, like claws instead of fingernails. These natural weapons can easily cut through blood tissue. What's wrong with me? Cut through tissue and are very useful for piercing your prey's arteries. If you use your claws, you will see humans differently, like soft and tender meat. Okay. So close range, okay, range, only naturally, can use it up close. So what's up with these branch offs? You have learned to use your claw strength and now strike your prey with a stunning effect. Okay, so this one increases the stun. It definitely looks like it does way more damage. In this one, you cut through the flesh of your prey so deeply that you gain blood with each hit. Oh, so this one I can basically take blood as though I'm drinking it, and this one allows me to stun my enemy. So I'm gonna have to think later which one of those avenues I want to take. I probably want to go with the the higher damage and the stun. But I'll find that out later. I'd have to play a bit more to basically get the gist of it. Let's check out some of these other abilities. Blood Spear. Vampire will. Oh, I probably should look at the other ones before I selected that, but yeah. Vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. Its power can take time to charge, but is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. If you continue to avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. Wow, so that'd be good for definitely a good ranged attack. Especially if you want to kind of start off getting a jump on them, you just hit them with the spear. So what are the differences here? So you throw a large blood spear which can pass through enemies in front of you. This massive projectile will deal greater damage than before. Okay, you concentrate to create 3 small blood spears which can hit all enemies facing you. Compared to the base ability, range and individual damage is reduced. Okay, so this is more for hitting one big target, and this one's for hitting multiple targets. So definitely this would do more damage to a single target. You can do more damage here with multiple targets. Okay, I get that. Let's see, Shadow Mist. The vampire concentrates shadows around their prey to make them explode after a countdown. This explosion will injure anything in range with needle-like living spears. Vampires often use this ability to wipe out groups of enemies from a distance. They think they can challenge us with their tools, but no one can defeat the shadows. Alright, alright. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud would explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Yeah, I'm guessing not to yourself, of course. So, okay, so I guess that symbol up top of the head deals with shadow abilities. So where are these 2 avenues here? The shadow explosion has increased range and damage. Wow, that's 400 shadows. Definitely lower. Shadows will pool in a single place. All targets within this area are struck instantly by slithers of darkness, causing them to bleed. The vampire will directly absorb the blood from the wounds. That is actually, that's really nice. I might have to dabble in a little bit of that right there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for Shadow Mist later. That would be good in a fight. Just throw that down and continue fighting like normal, and just stay close to this, and you know, it just draws in the blood for me. Okay. It says for tactical, to be level 5 to use. If you perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Target cause damage upon. Okay, that would be good. So what are the 2 different avenues for this? You concentrate your blood in your feet to increase your impact upon landing and deal damage around you. Okay, and it handles 2 meter area. So it doesn't increase. What about the other one? You concentrate your blood in your hands and feet to increase the impact on your target. If your target is already stunned, you embrace them automatically. Okay, yeah, I'm going for this one. I know what the embrace means. The common belief that vampires can disappear into thin air is misleading. Rather, they can greatly increase their speed with blood, moving so fast that to human eyes it appears as if they appear and reappear at will. Correctly used, this ability can be offensive or defensive depending on the vampire's state of mind. It's too easy to catch up to your prey with spring. It's almost boring when they start to run. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna make use of that. Shadow Veil. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge, or when your stamina is empty. Okay, so I definitely want to kind of focus on increasing my stamina, because I'm pretty sure I can increase my stamina. The shadows help hide the vampire, turning them invisible to the uninitiated. In return, it drains the vampire's stamina if they move. Once a vampire's stamina is empty, they will become invisible. They will become visible again. A useful tip, rookie. If you think you see something moving, shoot. Shoot. Shoot what? Just shoot. That's nice. Okay. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and will become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. Okay, so it says most enemies, so I'm guessing other vampires would definitely sense you. So what are the two different avenues here? Okay, you gain damage and stun bonuses if you leave the shadows. Okay, so basically, once I go into the veil, I'll be invisible. Once I come out of the veil, it basically gives me a temporary boost. Okay. What about the other one? The fog sticks to you and you are now able to dodge while using Shadow Veil. You will exit the shadows if you attack or when your stamina is empty. Oh, that's nice. So if I'm in the veil and they can somewhat get the gist of where I am and shoot, I can still have the ability to dodge without losing the veil. So I think I'm gonna go with this when I get the opportunity. I would definitely go with this down here. Alright, we got some ultimates. Okay, you lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes you. Definitely. And no need, no more. Say no more. I'm getting this. Okay, it all marks the same. Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Rage is one of them. The vampire loses control and unleashes the beast within to do their dirty work. The beast teleports itself on targets around them, striking with an unfettered fury. Because of its dark nature, this ability cannot be used too often. Just release the beast, my friend. It's more satisfying than you think. I like that. Okay, we got Abyss here. So this is just... Oh, okay. So melee ability, shadow ability, and blood ability. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Abyss is one of them. The vampire concentrates, summoning the shadows in their purest, darkest form. These shadows capture the vampire's prey and toys with it, like a cat with a mouse. After a brief moment, the shadows strike, impaling their prey. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Even a powerful vampire is terrified to be seized by the tendrils of darkness. Okay, so already I can imagine that different some of the enemies that I face are gonna be weak against particular abilities, because you have the blood abilities, shadow abilities, and then the regular melee abilities. So I'll need to remember that. Blood Cauldron. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything near it. Dude, that's death. Like, you should be dead after that. Did you blood boil? Some abilities are so powerful that even a vampire... Yeah, remember that part. The vampire concentrates their power on one target and makes the victim's blood boil. Through this process, the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. The vampire will release their prey after a few seconds, leaving damaging blood cells within them. These cells will continue to impact their hosts before exploding after a short time. The blast will affect any living creature near the host. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability can't be used too often. Controlling blood is one thing. Modifying the blood cells is another. Whoa. That would also be useful. Some useful abilities. Okay, so... Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. So, increase health. Okay, there's my stamina. Increase your blood capacity. Okay, so I'm getting the idea that blood is like magic, like MP, like if you're playing RPG. You use your abilities with blood. We don't have anymore. You can't use those abilities, but you can. So blood doesn't count as health. That's what I'm thinking. Increase your blood absorption when used bite in combat. Oh, okay, bite in. Okay. Increase the damage inflicted when using bite. Increase your life regeneration when using bite. Okay, so these are definitely musts. Because if I get the jump ability, yeah, if I get the where is it? Yeah, if I get the spring ability and to the level where he naturally embraces if I stun them after that first attack, this in combination with this and this over here, that'd be a big bonus for me. So what about science? You can carry now 3 serums on you. Increase the number of bullets you can carry. Okay, so I got a pretty good idea of the direction I want to go with. I might stick to close combat just because, you know, I don't want to spread out my experience points too much. I kind of want to stick to a certain, you know, form of attacking. So I think I'm gonna stick to more attacks that deal with being close quarters combat.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is since I kinda just went through the kind of the introduction of the game, I'm gonna leave this here, and when we get back we'll go through chapter 1 and see where it leads us. Can I pick this up? Okay, good. The other thing I'm thinking about is I'm guessing every time I use the bed that counts, because I know the game has auto-saving, but I'm guessing every time I use the bed it's going to automatically save for me, so I can kind of use that to my advantage here. So what I'll do is, you know, I'll play to a point where I'll get to a bed and then I'll kind of cut the recording there. That way I can properly work out, you know, the different sections. So yeah, when we get back we're gonna see about looking for this vampire, this turndust. Till then.